You know, I talked about this before in audio and all that, and basically went into detail who I think, from a female musical artist perspective, could really go in this direction. You know, I've always felt that if Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer song was going to be covered again by somebody else, and the video itself was going to be remade, that I believe it's got to be somebody, if you know, that really understands what effort went into that video. Now, there have been plenty of male and female artists that have done their own videos with their own songs, and you could tell that there's some homages to Sledgehammer in those videos. You know, you got the one with the girl that used a lot of jelly beans in stop motion for her video. You got Elizabeth Cook with a little fruit face sequence in her video. You know, you got things like that. And, you know, to me though, I always think that if a female artist was to remake Sledgehammer, as well as remake a video for Sledgehammer, or make a video I should say, it's gotta be their version of the video from 1986. It's gotta be the version. It's gotta be the gender, and I don't mean that offensively. I don't mean anything but I don't mean anything by that offensively. But what I'm talking about is it should be from their gender perspective, if you know what I mean. It should be from, the point of view. I mean, this is the way I look at it. You know, even if they don't remake Sledgehammer song or the Sledgehammer song, they should at least, and this is my opinion, they should at least do a video with whatever song is currently been released as a single from the album or upcoming album. And they should do a video that's similar to what Sledgehammer was, if not identical, but with their own song. You know, and people do that. You know, you have this Keep Your Eyes on the Road song, and they did the video, and you have this other group, I can't think of the name, they're around from the UK or India or something like that. They start with an E, and one of the songs that seems very similar when it comes to stop motion is You're Gonna Lose This Child or something like that. I can't think of the group's name right now. But, to me, I think in all honesty, there's a female artist out there that can do this. We have had female artists, whether it's hip hop, pop, rock, whatever, that have proven that they have the creativity to do it. Even some of the new up and comers have it. But yet, do they take advantage of it? They don't. But yet, do they take advantage of that creativity? Yeah, they do, and sometimes they don't. And I take a look at someone like a hip hop artist like Nicki Minaj, and I say to myself, man, she's creative. Why can't she do it? And I've seen some of her past and most recent videos at times, just taking little sneak peeks at them. And I see the creativeness in her. I see it, and I say to myself, why can't she do a video that's similar to maybe Sledgehammer in a sense to one of her songs? I mean, imagine the creativity she can go in that direction with it. The same could be said for someone like Katy Perry. I mean, we've seen how creative she can get. Check out her E.T. video. If that doesn't show you how creative she can be, I don't know what does. Hold on for a sec. Well, like I said, you have all these female, artists, like Katy Perry. I mean, you take a look at her ET videos, that doesn't tell you how creative she can be. I don't know what does. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what does. And again, you look at her video there, and then of course you got, let's say, as much as some people may think she's kind of weird and controversial at times, Lady Gaga. I mean, come on. If videos like what they do sometimes don't convince you, they have the ability to do it. It's like, what else will? It's like, what else will? I mean, it's like, what is going to convince you? It's like, what is going to convince you that perhaps one of these ladies can do it, or an up-and-coming artist can do it? I think it can be done. Even that girl, like I said, that, even that girl that, that did the video with the jelly beans. Hold on for a second. Like I said, what about that girl that did the video with the jelly beans? I mean, stuff like that, folks. I mean, it's stuff like that when you watch those kind of things, when you watch those kind of videos, and you see the creativity that goes on in those videos, it's like, what more evidence do you need to say that one of those ladies could do it? It's like, what more evidence do you need, that says those ladies can't do it? Because honestly, they can, and it's been proven. And I think honestly, coming out real soon, and all they have to do is see how creative they can be with it. That's all they need to do. They got to show how creative they can be with it, and I believe one of these ladies can do it, if not an up-and-coming can do it. Because come on, think about it. Haven't you not been curious as to what a female version or a female artist version of Sledgehammer, a music video very similar in many ways to Sledgehammer, would look like, besides your little homages here and there? Haven't you ever been curious about that? I know I have. Heck, I remember watching Tiny Toons, and they would do those TTVs, those Tiny Toon music videos, their parody of MTV, and I'd be like, whoa, I wonder if they're gonna do a parody of Sledgehammer, and I wonder if, because I know later down the line they started doing they started singing the songs. They didn't have the, original artists, coming out of the voices and all that. So I thought, man, with that Spring Break one and all that, makes you wonder if they ever did another one, perhaps they might do Sledgehammer, and heck, they might have Babs do it. Her being the character she is, they would have her do it, but nothing happened. So to me, I think it's just a matter of time. I've said this many times before. I think it's a matter of time before a female artist comes out and does a song, a music video that's very similar, if not identical, to the Sledgehammer video, either in a remake of the Sledgehammer song or with their own video, or not their own video, but with their own song. And I think it's coming. I really think it's coming. Just don't know who yet. But I believe, in all honesty, it could be any of the ladies I've mentioned. It can be even Beyonce, the way she's been getting creative lately. It could be her. It could be any of them. So, but let me know who you think it could be. Or is there any up-and-coming female artists